The Miami Dolphins have traded the 26th pick to the Green Bay Packers. With the 26th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select Jordan Love, quarterback, Utah State.
Okay, this is fascinating because I believe Aaron Rodgers is the same age as Brett Favre was in 2005 when they selected Aaron Rodgers in the first round, stunning Brett Favre. And you have to wonder how stunned Aaron Rodgers might be that a quarterback is going 26th overall when Aaron Rodgers went 24th overall in the 2005 draft.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, very interesting topic we are diving into today. First off, let me be the first to welcome everyone back. The DST podcast with yours truly, JT Smelik. And we went MIA for a little bit. I have a lot of projects I was focusing on. And of course, everything turned upside down for the entire world right in March. And well, I haven't been able to keep my promise on trying to do as many videos as I could this year, but this is going to be my first one back in a little while. I made a whole new computer and everything, and I got some new equipment, and so I'm very excited to be working on some projects. It's not going to take me like 3 hours to edit anymore, but that's not what today's video is about. As you heard in the opening, Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Love, the tie connection between Brett Favre and Aaron, how it all comes full circle. It's up next, and we're breaking it down here on the DST podcast. So, starting out right off the bat, I want to talk about what this means and what the Packers did. They drafted Jordan Love in the first round. Now, Jordan Love is a quarterback out of Utah State, and I have many, many issues with their plans moving forward. So how this works is there's a lot of speculation. You know, is this guy the one that's going to be taking Aaron Rodgers' place? Is this the guy that is going to be the one that Aaron Rodgers will groom to take his place? And if that is the plan of the Green Bay Packers, then they're fools. Let me explain. If the Green Bay Packers truly plan on having Jordan Love, who I think is an okay prospect, a little overrated, I don't think he's anything special. He's not going to be the one to replace Aaron Rodgers the way Rodgers replaced Favre. That was the perfect match. You got to find a guy that has that moxie about himself to pull something off like this, and that is not Jordan Love. Jordan Love, in my personal opinion, the plan of drafting Jordan Love by the front office and Matt LaFleur was to send Aaron Rodgers a message. You don't run the team, rerun the team. But I think that's the biggest mistake that they could have tried to do because, one, you don't teach an old dog new tricks. Aaron Rodgers is a veteran of the game, all right? This guy has, love him or hate him, he won you a Super Bowl. Love him or hate him, he's one of the most talented quarterbacks to ever play the game. And you brought in Matt LaFleur and got rid of Mike McCarthy for a reason. Because you wanted someone that Aaron Rodgers could control more. You wanted someone who wasn't going to go toe-to-toe with Rodgers and demand his respect. That's why you brought in a young head coach. So I keep seeing on ESPN, there's these people talking about, well, Aaron Rodgers is going to have to either turn his attitude around and they're sick of listening to Aaron complain and moan on the sidelines and do those long death stares and the passive aggressiveness. That is something you should have addressed 3-4 years ago. You have allowed him to get away with this for so long. You cannot be trying to do all of this towards the end of his career. Now, given Aaron Rodgers, I don't think is ever going to return to what he once was in terms of being elite, but you have... The biggest issue is the Packers don't do enough to address Aaron Rodgers' offensive needs. I mean, you got Aaron Jones, a decent running back. You got Devontae Adams. That's about it for in terms of running, or actual weapons for Rodgers to utilize. And compared to, just look at a quarterback like Drew Lock or Dak Prescott. They went out, they got weapons for the guys. Or look at Baker Mayfield. They went out in free agency. They got the weapons they needed for him. And they went and got help on the offensive line. All of this has been done just to make him a little bit better in the passing and running game. You want to get your offense better. It's a quarterback-oriented league. So I don't believe Jordan Love is the type of guy that is here to replace Aaron Rodgers, but I will openly state right now, I believe Aaron Rodgers will not finish his career in Green Bay, and it is all thanks to the arrogance that the front office has shown for not getting him any weapons. The biggest signing that I can think of for Aaron Rodgers in terms of weapons was the corpse, the useless body of Jimmy Graham. That's the only thing I can think of. There's not a single time that they've done anything of actual merit that deserves to be talked about. And it's so disrespectful to how good of a quarterback he was and still is to not go out and try to get him something that can actually help him. That being said, it'll be very interesting to see what happens with this year moving forward, because I want to see Aaron Rodgers in the public. I want to see how he comes out playing. And I don't like the idea that this is to control Aaron, because Aaron is not going to be controlled. That's like saying Tom Brady, Jimmy Garoppolo. Oh, they drafted Jimmy Garoppolo to put Brady in his place. Like, you don't run the team, I run the team. Yeah, well, Bill Belichick, I hate to tell you, you lost Jimmy Garoppolo for that same exact reason. Anyways, guys, I really enjoyed getting to do this short little podcast today. I mostly just wanted to get something out there. I feel like we were all going through a lot, and I think it's very important to do something fun and oriented, and there's not too much to talk about, and I feel like a million things have been talked to death about how we're going to reopen and how we're going to do sports. I didn't want to do any of that. I didn't want to talk about just the draft in general. I wanted to talk about a fun, precise topic, and I thought this would be the perfect one. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully we'll be getting more podcasts out in the coming weeks. Until next time, my name is JT Smelik. Have a great day.